Purificando el fuego de la purificación eterna. Seguimos en esto. A ver. Vamos a hablar con el monje rupestre. Me pongo modo para.
telling you, it was the bishop. You fool. I would have been informed if the bishop was visiting. But silence.
Silence. No puedo hablar con ninguno de estos, tampoco con estos. Habla con los caballeritos. ¿Cómo está? Se me cae a pedazos la catedral, boludo. Es un desastre.
What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk. We'll question you soon enough.
A mí me hablas bien, pedazo de gato. Hasta se la están buscando y voy a tener que partir el hocico. Estaré pelado, pero ¿sabes cómo te cago a trompada, hijo? Soy monje, no boludo. Bueno, pero me quieren decir algo más porque no me están solucionando ninguna de las dudas que tengo, padre. A ver.
They said they're looking for someone. They were questioning some of our brothers.
Bien. A ver, vamos a la puerta del claustro. Ah, don Rupestre. Este es el que rebotó con la pibita.
It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Se pudre
Like it or
esto.
not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking for you.
What are you doing here? And who is that?
I found him in the woods.
Hey,
Hey,
¿Alguno me cabe la categoría, chicos?
we fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did. He says he misses you.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey! Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester. The bishop received the letter from me anonymously.
These men are with the bishop. He is here in Kingsbridge.
The bishop has come for us. May God have mercy on us. You were right. I shouldn't have got us involved in the conspiracy.
Ken Follett, Pilares de la Tierra.
you should listen when you're spoken to. Who are you? And what about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby?
By God.
¿No le puedo partir la cara ahora? ¿Tengo que esperar hasta el tercer o cuarto juego? ¿Qué onda? Ya le quiero partir la cara a este estúpido. Pásenme el fuego de la purificación ya.
Name, or both of your names. Come on, you two. Give us something we can work with.
The child is under my protection.
Oh, is it now?
Good for you, monk. What's your name?
Después de cortarme un pedazo y traerlo.
And don't pretend you can't talk, because I'm sick of listening to you.
I am Philip. Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for, not the other one.
Monks, they all look alike.
We were looking for you. Bishop Wailerun wants to see you.
Oh.
Se pudrió, pa.
He's here. Tell the bishop.
I found the monk. The bishop. Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe.
Ay, Rubio. Me voy a asegurar de cuando te pueda hacer cagar. Te voy a hacer cagar. Pero a un nivel. Si de ser posible te voy a meter un tridente en el ojete. Cosa que sepas bien quién fue. Te voy a susurrar en la oreja. Philip. El pelado.
Tell the bishop.
Hijo de una gran...
At least be taller than me.
What is going on here, Philip?
Qué bien el doblador, boludo. El doblador del pibe que está rezando es muy bien. Madre.
Philip of Gwynedd.
Ya no estoy más
Come
pálido.
closer. We were looking for you.
¿Qué onda, pa?
The Right Reverend Bishop Whaler and Bygod.
Ah.
Work at that little cell in the forest.
I am surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge, so I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us at St. John's.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory. You may wonder what I am doing here, Philip of Gwynedd. I
Estás encamado con el rupestre, adicto al no porno, aquel que tenés a la derecha. Bueno, a la izquierda, tuyo.
That it was found here in Kingsbridge Priory. So, you know of it.
I do.
This letter, it reeks of betrayal. It reeks of those who betray the trust that we all bestowed in them. Of those who betray God.
Y a ver, yo no tengo nada que ver. Era tan paca que era tirarle la mierda a mi hermana. No sé qué tirar, boludo. Y voy a cubrir a mi hermano, porque soy el hermano y hay que cubrir al rupestre. Que hace cagadas.
Right, Reverend. It was I who found the letter. I know its content.
So you know of the war. God thunders wonders
That's it, amigo.
his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
Remigius told me it could only have been you.
I meant to do well by our church. Our brother Paul found the message on a dying night. He, in turn, handed it to Prior James.
May God rest his soul in peace.
So that's why you insisted none of his books should be burnt.
No, there are many reasons not to burn all this.
It was Prior James's last wish for all this to be burned, wasn't it, Remigius?
Yes it was.
You told me about this.
Yes, my bishop.
My bishop, it was not I who sent you the letter. But the man who sent it had the well-being of the church in mind.
Remigius, he told me everything I need to know. Philip, you do not look well. What is the matter? Tell me.
Están todas engatusadas las hijas de puta esta. Y voy a prender fuego a la iglesia cantadas dentro. ¡Que se cojan! ¡Corruptos! ¿Quiénes son los que me buscan?
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles. The work of a bishop. The reason why these men are outside right now is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. Now that you have confirmed the authenticity of this document, they will stop at nothing. Earl Bartholomew is a dangerous man. His plan to attack King Stephen is likewise an attack on the church. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm rising. Right here. in Kingsbridge. And in the eye of that storm stands one man. You. Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Viendo al Papa.
Yes.
But there is
No,
one
no.
important
Fue esa sola nomás que la Mari se la sacó
There is my bishop.
y la puso imaginativamente sobre la mesa.
not mention that you, Philip,
O
were
figurativamente,
nominated
dependiendo.
prior of Kingsbridge.
Varias cosas.
The brothers here will elect their new prior today, will they not?
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend, but a strong prior he was not. We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend.
Ah, la tiene agarrada de las bolas.
The bishop and I agreed you should have this.
Lo agarró de las bolas. Le dijo, ¿estamos de acuerdo? Sí, señor. Venía haciendo así cacarita con toda acá este vino y le dijo, ¿estamos de acuerdo, no? Sí, padre. Vamos a examinarlo ahora porque me pintó. Acá tienen, si lo quieren leer como ya saben, le ponen pausa, lo leen, lo miran, lo gozan, lo disfrutan. Y después me cuentan de qué va.
Very well.
Porque me estoy olvidando de leerlo yo, la verdad.
When your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new prior?
A mí me suena planta medicinal. Oficial de primer periodo de Cambridge. Humildad del prior.
I think what I would talk about is
Sobre.
I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them. They will vote for you.
Toma.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in my role as sub-prior.
No, pero no lo quiero este como su prior. Lo quiero lejos de mí.
Wonderfully.
My bishop?
Philip of Gwynedd
Por la presente.
will be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
¡Toma! ¡Tremendo ascenso, pa!
In humbleness, I stand before you, most humbled by your trust and humbled by the great tasks ahead of us. We must restore Kingsbridge to do justice to the glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our great church will become a guiding light, first and foremost, through our actions and our faith. We ourselves shall be such a light, a light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his siege on Winchester.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Excellent.
Déjelo, este está en una.
Excellent.
El obispo, este otro. Donde lo puede hacer pasar por la trinchera. La llama eterna de la purificación. Para adentro lo obispo. Hijo de la verga.
What's the matter?
Did I have a father?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
How could he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
Una buena forma de decirlo sin darle mucha vuelta tampoco. Le tirábamos un poquito de palo a ver si iban a salir con todo.
I needed you to be older. Trust me, once the time is right, I will tell you everything. I promise.
What was my father's name?
Jack, the same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson?
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try. What is that?
Se podrió, padre.
Find the others. Then hide and don't come out till I tell you.
Ay, por favor, decime que lo puede hacer verga ahora. Decime que sí. Decime que sí. Fuiste elegido prior. Walleren cumplió su promesa. Sus aliados, los Heimlich, asedian Hercastle. No revelaste el papel de Francis al obispo Walleren, perdón. Y al hermano Marcus. Luchó tras ser azotado por el robo que denunciaste. ¿Cuál es el? Ah, el hermano Marcus. El que robó las llaves. Lo cagaron a las tías. Se cague por chor. Repes. Te robas gato. No soy muy... El hombre en llaves. Ay, por favor, decime que sí.
Oh, there are at least
Semos verga aún.
Knights again? What colors do they wear?
They are not knights, Philip.
They say they cannot pay. It is all right, Brother Paul. I told them that there's a toll. Who is your leader? Who will speak for you?
No one will speak for us, monk.
We were chased from every village.
They are outlaws.
We are no outlaws.
We come from Earl's Castle.
They killed our men. My child. They killed my child.
By God. We cannot feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves.
Padre Todopoderoso.
Shelter. Philip, we have not enough room.
We will give you all shelter, all of you.
Remigos. No me interesa lo que vamos a decir.
I had more to give.
Claro, que de culo.
More? We've given away almost all the food we have. What will these poor people eat tomorrow?
Before they came here, they fed themselves. They worked. Surely they can do that again.
There are more coming. Word is spreading fast.
What do we do now, Philip?
Give me the rest of the bread.
But...
Here, Philip.
El último pan que nos queda. Se lo comí enfrente de los chavales. Corre tal, van. Buenardo.
You heard our prayer, brothers.
Me gusta porque el Remigo me odia. Me gusta porque realmente el chabón nos odia. Y a mí me la pela. Me la pela, disfruto que nos odie.
Don't move, Pa.
I can work. I've always worked. Please let us stay.
What is this, Pa? Your leg has turned all black.
I taught my children how to make baskets and ropes. Ah. Whoa.
Te tiro una palabra de Dios.
I dare to call on you, God, for fear you might answer. What have I done?
En esa.
Deserve this. Why has God forsaken us?
He has not forsaken you.
But our children are sick. Our husbands were killed.
Tirémosle una oración del Señor de vuelta a esto también.
I do not dare to call on you, God, for fear you might answer. What have I done?
Oh, que van a echar una pelota tiene el dios este rupestre, ayuda.
Thank you, Prior, for your clemency. I know there's only so much you can do.
Sí, me hago la idea, buen compañero.
How they humiliated him in front of his children. It was not right.
He will come to help us.
No, woman, they will hang him.
But why?
Huérfanos.
The children are all alone. None of them are crying.
It was the Hamleys.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
Y el rey está caminado con esto, ¿qué crees, tío? Y le vamos a dar el pan a los huérfanos porque los huérfanos, padre.
Take some food. Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry.
Las mujeres y los niños hambrientos no hay mucho que hacer.
Sí.
Ay, la puta madre, con el dios y la mugre esta. Bien, no le puedo rezar a nadie. El hombre moribundo con su hijo mucho no puede hacer.
A good man, Earl Bartholomew was a good man. Earl Bartholomew was a good man. They said the Hamleys attacked Earl's castle. Who are the Hamleys? The words of a sinner cannot help them. I'm not running away. These people need my help.
Sí, pero... Y bueno, le doy... Es que mucho más no puedo hacer, boludo. A refugiado del molino le vamos a dar alguno. Por lo menos el viejo me habló bien. Yo qué sé.
Oh, thank you. We'll make it last as long as we can. Prior, I was a farmer in Earl's Castle. I could help you here. I can work.
Gracias, viejo. Refugiados del molino. Mujer y niños hambrientos.
Take some bread for your children.
This is not enough.
He has more bread. I saw it.
Please, our children are starving.
Give us bread for our children.
Please, give some to those
Give
people
it
over
to
there.
us. We have Why did this happen? What did we
our
do
children
wrong?
will die in this cold. Wake
Please,
up,
let us stay. We can work.
Decí que soy un monje benevolente. Ya saltaría y cierren el ojete. Los dejé entrar, no me hinchen las bolas. No es mi culpa. Manéjense, gatos. Le voy a dar pan a los niños y al viejo. Y ya está. Y el resto, la mame. Pelotas. Ya sabes, ponga pausa, léalo tranquilo y no joda.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
Prior Philip?
Tom? Tom Wilder?
Yes?
Pequeño
I'm
Tom.
Tom, Master Builder, and I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear God, you look even worse than the others.
like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
Y se arranca a armar la catedral.
I wish I could hire you. Repairs would cost much, and we have nothing.
That child? You are raising a child?
My brother found Jonathan in the woods and brought him here. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer you is a place to sleep.
I'll accept, but I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
Ask God, then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Because these monks want to hold on to their coin as long as they can.
And they can't see that it's about to collapse. If it did, I'd have worked for a lifetime. But
No, es que no tienen un peso, bro, en serio.
Held together by prayer.
Can't we go home?
Not anymore. We used all our supplies on the journey here. We've made our decision. Now we need to see it through.
Can I look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
Me tengo que hacer amigo del Great Monk. Del Priore.
Mother?
Not now, Jack.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Acá terminó tu hijo, Tom Wilder. No hinché las pelotas. Tendrías que reparar eso sin que te pague. Están cuidando a tu hijo, verga.
I am not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground. It's what I do. I'll make it a nice grave. You'll like it, but you must dig me one, too, when my time comes. Agreed?
La sentir, sí, me cayó demasiado bien.
Good. You must not be afraid to die. Death is not the end. There is more after. That's the secret.
Qué buen diálogo le dieron al monje este, boludo.
This here is about. You see?